If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the night 2 episode of Ascension, stop listening now. Major spoilers, here we go. Okay, so we're continuing on. We're going to talk about Krista, man. I don't know what Krista is. I don't know if Krista is going through the crisis. I don't know if she is developing superpowers. I don't know if she's something just maybe created in a lab and then set inside the ant farm, which is Ascension, the social experiment, which is Ascension, to see how she interacts with people. Or is it that these 600 people are somehow their genetics, their DNA, that's what makes them special, and that's why they're placed in this situation, is to see, I guess, which one of these 600 plus people wakes up first or elevates first to this, I guess, this level to where they're able to use their mind to do things. That's the only thing I could think of, because there was a scene tonight where Chris is being chased by Innsman's inside man, and when I say inside man, like Innsman hired someone to go with the ship during launch date, and then he's now communicating and doing things for Innsman on the outside in the inside, if that makes any sense. If you've been watching the show, you should know what I'm talking about. But I don't know if that's the case with Krista. But anyway, she was getting chased by Innsman's man, and then she yells at him, you know, stop following me. You're trying to kill me, whatever. She defends herself, but what she does is it looks like she's thinking with her mind, and then a bulb behind her breaks, and she gets away from the guy, the guy that was trying to hurt her. I don't know if she's like something special. We don't know that yet, but she has a connection to the seahorse. So all this, there's many clues and riddles tonight, but the answers for tonight, we're closer to finding who murdered Lorelai. We are closer to finding that, but every time that we get closer to identifying someone that murdered them, there's another murder or a suicide that occurs. So there's very different elements. And then we have this Deck 23 situation. We found out tonight that Dwight was hanging out in the Deck 23 area, and that's where Gold was able to find him, locate him, and then take him into custody and all that good stuff. And then we find out later on that he ended up hanging himself because he was set up by the inside man, okay? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow for the last day. I don't know. But I will continue watching. Once again, Samantha is now working with a conspiracy theorist. I think that is one of the second most fascinating things about this show. The first one being just Ascension in general. But the 63/70 conspiracy theory group, I think that's really cool. That has my attention. That piques my interest, okay? Another thing. Samantha, who was hired by director Catherine Warren, and with Warren, she's spying on Innsman, okay? Now, Innsman tonight gave her a blue badge and said, look at your badge and communicate only with people that have the same badge color as you, so people that have a blue badge color. If you see or hear anyone trying to communicate with you that has a different badge color, please notify me. So once again, man, like on the outside, you know, everything is classified, okay? So you have to have security clearance. The card or the badge gets you the security clearance to get the knowledge that you need. But she's at blue level. We don't know what levels are above her. We don't know what levels are below her. We don't know. That it hasn't been introduced yet. But we do know that there is that there is levels. There are badge levels, and that's going to probably come into play tomorrow. There's only 2 hours left, from what I'm understanding, for this finale. That's it. There was a 3-night event. I don't know if it was just, and like I said, I don't know if this was just to get people talking, because it has me talking. It has my attention. I love the show. 10 out of 10 stars. I think it's brilliant. But now what really is really interesting to me is, who is Krista? What is Krista? Who knows? But we definitely need to talk about this a little bit more, guys. I'm out of here. That's pretty much it. There are no reaction videos tonight. I'm sorry, guys. There really wasn't really anything to react at. And I didn't have my camera set up to where Stokes tonight. I need to talk about him for a second. But Stokes tonight, when he rushed in front of the camera in front of us in his cell, and he jumped in front of the screen, I didn't record that, so I can't really do a reaction. I could do a fake one for you guys, but I don't want to do that. I like my reactions real. But maybe tomorrow I'll probably set it up and see what I can capture. But other than that, guys, thanks again for watching, listening, and doing all that good stuff, man. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that, and I want to hear your thoughts, man, about this this whole Ascension thing. Thanks again for listening, and no, we're not out of here yet. Hold on. Stokes last week, not last week, and I keep saying that because I guess it feels like last week. No, Stokes yesterday, he was shot and spaced out. Okay, so he was sentenced to space, and he was spaced out of the Ascension, floating through space, and then he lands on a mat. When he lands on the mat, there are people there that intercept him and then inject him in the neck with a dose. The dose is needed to keep you away from crisis. And if you guys don't know what crisis is, you should know that by now. I'm not going to repeat all that. If you don't know what it is, go to the podcast number 1 and listen to that. It'll explain it to you really, really perfectly. Now that he's in the jail cell, they're trying to either A, get information from him, B, hold him hostage or prisoner until they can control him and send him back in there, C, drive him crazy and then put him back inside of the social experiment with the 600 plus people to let him kill. The reason why I say that tonight is because he says, "I will kill you" out loud. And it looks like he was talking to the people of Ascension, or he was talking to the people that have been holding him there. Don't know yet. I do know that Innsman let Samantha be attacked by him. Okay, and I don't know if he did that on purpose. Maybe it's an intimidation factor, but he did let him loose. Let Stokes loose on Samantha. That was pretty terrifying. Trying to think, is there anything else that I need to mention? I think that's it, guys. I'm really, really tired. This show takes a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie, because my head is racing. It's going in so many different directions. I got to get some sleep. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're out of here.